Hey there, it's Christy Butson from tinkerwithink.com. Today I have a quick tutorial for you on how to make this ribbon wreath ornament. So let's get started. The first thing you will need is about 2 yards of 1/8 inch taffeta ribbon from Stampin' Up. The wider the ribbon that you choose to use, the more yardage you're going to need. So this is a very narrow ribbon, so you need about 2 yards. So what you're going to do first is fold that length of ribbon in half until you get to the middle. And then you're going to loop one side, and then the other side is a flat loop where the same sides are touching. Now this is a double-sided ribbon, which is what you want to use for this ornament because you will see both sides, but it makes it kind of hard to see what I'm doing. So this is a flat loop, and you're going to go around the back and through the other loop. Let's see if I can hold this so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, then holding that flat loop, we're going to pull on the right-handed string here. And we're going to pull that tight, and that's the start of our wreath. So now you've got this open loop on one side, so you're going to take the ribbon in your other hand and make a flat loop again, and just put that through, making sure it stays flat. Then kind of pinch where they meet and pull the first string tight. So then you're left with a loop on the other side. So again, you're just going to make a flat ribbon, a flat, what did I call that? Well, anyway, just loop it flat and stick it through. Oops, I missed the knot trying to watch what I'm doing through the camera. Okay. And then you're going to pull the other side tight. So we're just going to go back and forth like that, and every time you put one through, you pull the other side tight. And you can't really go the wrong direction on this, because if you tried to use the wrong ribbon, it kind of doesn't work. It's pretty awkward. So you just keep going back and forth with this, pulling it tight each time you loop a flat loop through. So you just keep going back and forth like this, and I hope you can see what I'm doing. So we just loop flat and then stick it through the open loop, and I kind of pinch where they cross with my fingers to pull tight. So then we're going to do the same thing on this side, flat loop through, and then pull this tight. So we're just going to keep on going like that until we have enough length to turn it around and join it. So I'm going to stop the video and finish this up, and then I'll come back and show you how to finish the ends. And now, through the magic of television, I've come back with my finished length of ribbon, and you know that you have enough when you like how it looks when you loop it around, that it reaches nice. So this is the end where I'm at. So this would normally be the next loop through, but what I'm going to do is put the end through and pull that through, pull this side tight, and then I'm going to take these ends and tie a knot. This is going to be the hanger for the ornament. So however big you like that loop for putting on your tree. then you bring this end around and you grab a needle and some thread. I don't have a great match for the old olive that I'm using, so this one's a little darker, but you'll be making a bow to put over the front of it. So all I'm doing is I'm just going to tack those ends together just to keep it in place. You don't really have to do some major sewing here, just enough that it's going to stay in place. Ouch. Very interesting watching me do this, I'm sure. Okay. So, there's your wreath. Now, I didn't snip this off because at this point you would make whatever kind of bow you like best, and then you could tack that on right on top where your thread is sticking out. You could use a hot glue gun, but as long as you've got the thread out to finish up your wreath, you might as well just leave it there and attach your bow with it. So this is the bow that I made on mine, but you can make a simple bow, whatever kind of bow you like the best, and just stick that right on the front there. This is the back of your ornament. It's very clean. So there you go. That's how you make it. And I have another finished one to show you. This one I made with the stitched satin ribbon from Stampin' Up. I made the same kind of bow. And this is much bigger, just because that's a very wide, or a wider ribbon. So you can use whatever kind of ribbon you like, as long as it's flat, and make sure you have enough to go around. It takes about, I think, 9 times as long as you want your ornament to be around. About 9 times the circumference is how much ribbon you want to start with. But with this extra loop on, it doesn't hurt to have a little extra, and I can show you some ways to use up those ribbon scraps on my blog, www.tinkerwithink.com, and check in for the rest of my handmade ornament series there also, and I will be back with another tutorial soon. Thanks for watching.